right. Hello, viewers, and welcome to Noah Adekunle Adetilewa channel. We are talking about cognitive psychology, and the series we are dealing with is mental discipline and mind control exercise. This is series 13. Today, we'll be talking about how to use your mind power to concentrate on what you want to achieve in life. So that is concentration on a definite purpose. For instance, you may want to build a house and you don't even have the money to build a house. But like your mind is magnetic, if you know the amount of money, for example, you want to build a bungalow, so you must have the full information of how much it will cost to build a bungalow, 3-bedroom flat. You must have an environment that you have visited that you want to go into. If it is Lekki, it's in the community, you must know that environment very well. It will help your power of imagination to be able to magnetize that environment into coming to manifestation. So the first thing you do is that you will sit comfortably on a chair in your room where you will not be disturbed. So you make sure that your hand is by your side, and then you will learn how to breathe in. You suck in your breath. You hold it briefly like for 5 seconds, and then you breathe out from your mouth. You breathe in through the nose, and you let out the breath from your mouth. You do this repeatedly for at least 10 times. So that is to relax your nerves. So don't forget, then you close your eyes while you are doing this. Then you look at the environment you want to enter, the environment where you want to build the bungalow. Then you must have clear picture of what you want that bungalow to look like. So you must have clear understanding to form harmony in your mental faculty, because if there's disharmony, nothing will happen. It's just a wasteful exercise. But if you want to form harmony in your mental faculty, you must have a clear picture of what you want. It's not just by wishing it. Just by wishful thought does not result into any profitable ending. So you must have a clear cut of what you want. Actually, you must be able to see the finished look of that house, whether it's going to be painted in green, brown, whatever. You must have a clear understanding of the kind of house you want for yourself to help the universe to support what you are commanding it to do for you. So because this mental power is so powerful, it can penetrate to anything, but you have to form harmony in your mindset. You must have form harmony in your brain. There must be harmony in your thought. There must be harmony in your brain. There must be harmony in how you talk. Everything. There must be no negative talk. There must be no negative thinking. All must be channeled towards positiveness. You must be positive in your language. You must be positive in your thinking. You must be positive in what you confess from your mouth. It's very important. Don't forget that you are closing your eyes while you are thinking about all these things. You are thinking about the money that you want to use. Maybe it's 10 million, 15 million. You must be thinking about it, that you are counting that money. Yes, you must be able to see that 15 million clearly in your bank account or on your table. Have a clear picture of it. That is where power of imagination comes in. You must develop your mind. You see, when you continue to do this daily for 15 minutes, 30 minutes every day, you will become a master of how to control this. Like I said in my previous video, to start with, I said you must first of all learn how to read and then memorize what you have read and produce it. So that is the starting point. But now we are on a higher level now a productive level where you will command what you want into manifestation. It's not a wishful thinking. It's a thing that you can manifest if you are true to yourself. So you have to be very serious about this. You have to have a clear-cut picture. Just for example, a tailor must have a clear idea of the kind of clothes you want to produce. Otherwise, there will be nothing. An architect must have a clear picture of what he wants to design in his mind. A writer also must have the full story in his mind before he can write a story. Otherwise, he will get stuck. So, if you want to be a mastermind, you must have a clear picture of what the environment you want to enter. So, if it is a house like you want to build, you get to a level that you have to see yourself living in that house. You have to see yourself living in the house, moving around like a human being, moving around, conversing with other people. It has to be something that lives in your head. It has to, if you want to make use of your mental power, it is going to be a clear picture of what you want to achieve in life. You must see the environment clearly in your mind, the setting, your seats, table, chairs, everything. How would you want your sitting room to look like? How do you want your bedroom to look like? It has to exist in your brain for you to command it into manifestation. So this is something that if you follow my teaching right from the beginning, if you have been watching my video, you see that I take it step by step. There was a time I made a video where I said you should place A, painted A, very bold, put it 10 feet away from you and concentrate your mind on it, nothing else. So there was a time I now talk about reading a passage and then memorize it and reproduce it. So it is a process. Before you get to this level, this one is a senior level now. We are in series 13. All right. So there's nothing you cannot achieve when you use your mind. Focus on that definite purpose. Before I wrote my first novel, the story, first of all, existed in my brain before I put the story completely on a paper. So there was no stopping. Once the full story already existed in my head. So I just continued to write until the book was completed. So if the story was not in my head, I won't be able to complete it in time. I wrote a book of 200 pages in 1 month because the full book already existed in my head. So the names of the characters, I already put them down. I created them. They are fictitious. I wrote them down on a jotter. So there was no stopping. Some writers, they get stuck because the story was not in their brain. That's the reason why they get stuck. However, I will stop here for now. Tomorrow I will talk my next video will talk of something else. Maybe we'll talk about how you can manifest money. So this is just a flash in the pan for now. But if you follow my teaching, nothing is impossible for you. Just try yourself. You can get my link from TikTok and from YouTube. You will see my website where you can buy my book from seller.com. My books, I have Natural Powers for Creating Wealth and Happiness. The second one is 12 Keys to Success. The third one is Magnetic Power of the Mind. And I'm teaching this thing bit by bit, but it is good if you can buy my books. You'll be able to follow all the exercises that are outlined in those 3 books. And when you can possess these books, they are easy to buy. You just pay the money, you tell you the link, and you get it in your email. Simple. You get it, and then you can be reading it. It is yours forever. So once again, this is your cognitive psychologist, Noah Adekunle Adetilewa. Until I come your way again, stay focused. God bless you.